The road to the 2021 Elite 8 tournament continues right here tonight on Cwe Adrenaline. Tag team matchup. Mercury and Wildman Firpo take on the team of the fabulous Creeper Kevy Chevy and KB6. The winning team will advance in the tournament. Also in action tonight, EZ Ryder and a huge CWE Unified Junior Heavyweight Championship match. The Mastermind Kevin Cannon defends against the Rebel Bobby Collins. Dr. Marty Goldstein is standing by with the Mastermind Kevin Cannon. Let's go to that right in the back.
Always lots going on in the world of Cannon Corporation. Later tonight, Kevin Cannon, Unified Junior Heavyweight Champion, putting that title up against Bobby Collins. With him, strangely enough, Roy Cheeks, who's in a position of taking on the winner of tonight's match. Cannon, you're hardly at a loss for words, I'm sure, about the challenge of Collins and the situation with young Mr. Cheeks here, seemingly being the top contender and looking towards getting his hands on you or Collins.
Two things. First of all, Cheeks isn't getting an actual title match. Second of all, Collins wants to talk about he's got some sort of big surprise and you gotta wait and see. That's fine. I've got two surprises. Their names are O'Doyle and Sanchez. And they can do a lot more damage than whatever surprise he's got up his sleeve.
I'll be back with more CWE Adrenaline right after this. Tag team action introducing first.
All right, Dynamite Dave Petro ringside, and we've got a big tag team match to kick off CWE Adrenaline. We see the team of Mercury and Wildman Firpo. And welcoming into the broadcast booth here at ringside, Andrew Hustler Patterson from Winnipeg Sports Talk. Andrew, welcome to the CWE.
Dave, thanks for having me. You know me, a long-time fan of CWE. It's a thrill to get in the ring and see these athletes do what they do. And this should be a heck of a match to get things going.
Absolutely. Dr. Marty with the introduction. You see coming to the ring, KB6 and his tag team partner, the fabulous Creeper Kevy Chevy. This is a very unique matchup, Andrew, because we are on the road to the big Elite 8 tournament, internet pay-per-view, Saturday, July 17th, and the winners, and I say winners, the team that win this tag team match, both men advance to that Elite 8 tournament.
It's an absolutely huge opportunity for everyone in this match. Not only do you have the glory of winning and moving on as a tag team, but both individuals as singles participants in the big tourney coming up.
Absolutely, and the winners of this tag match could actually end up facing each other, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. One fall, 30-minute time limit. KB6 looks like he's going to start this matchup against Mercury. We saw both of these men debut with the CWE anyway on television on our last internet pay-per-view, and we've got this action coming up. We see this KB6, very impressive youngster, as is Mercury, side headlock right now applied. Kevy Chevy waiting to get in. He's been around the CWE a long time, Hustler, and he's just itching to get back into the mainstream, I would say, flow of things with a victory and get to that Elite 8 tournament.
Anybody that's familiar with the CWE knows the damage that Kevy Chevy is capable of. He has been breaking necks and cashing checks on this circuit for a long time, but KB6 really established himself around Canada, and what a newcomer he is here in the CWE.
Absolutely, and these two men putting on an absolute clinic right now. Also, want to remind everybody that we've got already some people qualified for the big Elite 8 tournament. Tyler James is going to be in. Mantelo has announced his participation. The headline, Sean Martins, and the Cheetah Bear, Jude Dawkins, they've also qualified. This is going to be fabulous.
Well, two spots on the line right now for the winners of this tag team match. A unique setup. There's so much at stake for both the tag teams, but also both individuals with singles aspirations.
Absolutely. Kevy Chevy now in the ring, gets pushed into the corner, and it looks like Mercury's going to tag. Yep, Wildman Firpo. We're talking about another grizzled veteran in this one. And I don't think he's won a lot in the last few years, but he certainly puts his boots on and gets in the ring. He has no quit in him. unless he's getting pinned or submits.
Dave, he's a specialist. What's his specialty, you ask? Taking punishment, and what a great example of that right there.
Later on in the program, we're going to see EZ Ryder in action. And a big CWE Canadian Unified Junior Heavyweight Title Championship match. Title on the line. Bobby Collins taking on the Rebel. Bobby Collins taking on Kevin Cannon, our champion. Gotten a little tongue-tied watching this brutality right now of Kevy Chevy.
Kevy Chevy shows no remorse when he puts this through. That's 3 incredible shots on the Firpo's head. I'm not even sure how he's still in this match right now, Dave.
One may say there's probably not a lot to jar in terms of brain injury with Firpo, but it looks like KB6 wants to get back in, tags Kevy Chevy because Kevy just having his way with Wildman Firpo right now.
He's having, he's not being tested so much, and if you know Kevy Chevy, he enjoys every second of this punishment.
I guess he ignored the tag. He's just, oh, good God!
That's ridiculous!
There's not enough.
How does he do it? Just roll back in the ring.
Is he trying to get, oh, there's that tag. He comes in, basically almost lost his footing. 1, 2, and 3. KB6 with the pin on Wildman Firpo. KB6 and the fabulous Dreamer Kevy Chevy advancing in the Elite 8 tournament.
They weren't tested much. They both got their licks in, but, you know, it didn't seem to quite work as a very well-cohesive team. You wonder how that might work when they both are singles competitors in the tourney.
Both are now advanced to the Elite 8 tournament. When we come back, EZ Ryder in action. Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Kreitzer Metals Limited in Oak Lake, Manitoba. Proudly servicing scrap metal needs in the Westman region. Popeye Supplements. 6 Winnipeg locations. Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Nairn Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's. Roger Branham Construction. Residential and commercial in Western Manitoba. Dr. Melissa Kenneth at St. Boniface Eye Care. Exams, eyewear, and more. Mary Brown's Chicken with 14 Manitoba locations.
Did you know Karrion Kross wrestled on tour with CWE in 2019? The NXT champion was instructed by Impact Management to injure Danny Duggan, causing Kross to leave Impact and join WWE instead.
On the 12th anniversary spectacular on the internet pay-per-view, Rich King from the Yukon made a spectacular debut, an up-and-comer in the junior heavyweight category. He's going to be joining me right now. A controversial decision last week, and that for whatever reason, seemingly not wanting to face you in the ring like a man, Kevin Cannon unloaded a punch at his boy Roy Cheeks. Cheeks therefore winning by disqualification, as though Ken was helping you out.
See, some people believe in karma. Some people say it would be karma that I got screwed out of my #1 contender shot. I don't believe in karma. Rich King doesn't need karma, and Cannon is going to get exactly what he deserves soon enough. So I'm here to prove why I'm the most talked about wrestler from the Yukon ever.
You are the lucky seventh entrant in the Elite 8 2021 tournament. Very prestigious tournament. There's been some top names and some unbelievable matches in the past. You're in a position where you're going to try to prove that you belong, that you can run with the big boys, so to speak.
I'm going to prove to everybody that I belong in CWE. It doesn't matter what division I'm in. I'm going to exceed everybody's expectations. And at the Elite 8, you're looking at the winner.
Rich King, up-and-coming young man here in CWE. More wrestling action right after this.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations: Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's.
And now introducing the long-time veteran EZ Ryder.
EZ Ryder getting into the ring. Dynamite Dave Petro at ringside, joined by Andrew Hustler Patterson of Winnipeg Sports Talk. And Andrew, I know you've been a long-time fan of EZ Ryder.
EZ Ryder has been one of the mainstays stars in the CWE for many years, and a testament to what he's put into this business that he's still able to operate at this level, Dave.
Certainly been around Canada, all over the United States, championships held everywhere, and now in the renaissance of his career, we're leading towards the big internet pay-per-view where he's going to have his opportunity against our champion, hotshot Danny Duggan. This match, one fall, 20-minute time limit. James Roth, his opponent, who made his debut at our 12th anniversary spectacular just a few weeks back on internet pay-per-view.
Roth, a very big, imposing figure. Certainly EZ Ryder's going to need to utilize all that moxie and experience he has against his larger opponent.
EZ Ryder has sure been aggressive in the past few weeks on television, that's for sure. And Danny Duggan has been getting under his skin as of late, but EZ Ryder, he can basically kind of shrug that off as a veteran. But look now, just hammering Roth in the corner right now.
Oh, the slaps! You can feel that right here, Dave.
Oh my goodness. Again!
My God!
Oh my word.
Roth might be questioning getting into the ring with EZ Ryder right now. Good Lord!
Big back body drop, shades of Walter Shevchuk on that one. Good grief. EZ Ryder now stalking his prey and now working over the back, probably setting up for his finishing maneuver. We've seen him use the Boston Crab as of late. Oh, Roth fighting back. You got to give him a lot of credit, Hustler.
Hey, very, very impressive performance by Roth. He's got the size of it, the experience of EZ Ryder seems to be going on. Better reversal right there. He's right in this stage.
Oh my goodness, hard into the turnbuckles, and look at Ryder stalking his prey, and he gets him up. Is he going to turn him over? We've seen this before.
This could be it.
It could be! Boston Crab! Boston Crab! Submission maneuver. And looks like Roth has given it up. The referee gets the signal for the bell. Oh my God, look out! Look out, EZ!
Whoa! Danny Duggan!
He just hit him with the exercise object, I guess you could call it. Good grief! And now going to work on his opponent at the big internet pay-per-view on July 17th. EZ Ryder, and now choking him, Huss.
What a cowardly, sadistic attack from behind by CWE champion Danny Duggan. What's happened to Danny Duggan? He was a fan favorite. People love this man, Dave.
They did. We've seen that attitude change for a long time, and this feud is far from where we're going to be settled. On July the 17th, more CWE Adrenaline when we come back.
That's disgusting.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Kreitzer Metals Limited in Oak Lake, Manitoba, proudly servicing scrap metal needs in the Westman region. Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations: Portage Avenue, Keniston Boulevard, Nairn Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's. Roger Branham Construction, residential and commercial in Western Manitoba. First Row Collectibles, sports and pop culture souvenirs.
Mary Brown's Chicken with 14 Manitoba locations.
For over a decade, Canadian Wrestling's Elite has hosted live events in more than 100 cities and towns across Canada. For information on upcoming events or how you can book CWE to appear at your event, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or on our website, cwecanada.net. Don't miss next week's CWE Adrenaline. The CWE Tag Team Champions, the Canadian Crusher AJ Sanchez, and the Bruiser Kevin O'Doyle will defend the CWE Tag Team titles. And in a special attraction tag team match, 4 of this year's Elite 8 competitors will get a close-up look at some of the competition when Rich King teams with the headline Shawn Martins to compete against CWE Icon, the Zombie Killer Mentalo, and the new HIW Grand Champion Cheetah Bear Jude Dawkins in a must-see main event. For over a decade, Canadian Wrestling's Elite has hosted live events in more than 100 cities and towns across Canada. For information on upcoming events or how you can book CWE to appear at your event, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or on our website, cwecanada.net.
July 7 to 11, Canadian Wrestling's Elite makes its long-awaited return. But more importantly, the CWE Tag Team Champions, O'Doyle and myself, well, we make our long-awaited return to Alberta. Medicine Hat, Calgary, Red Deer, Grand Prairie, St. Albert. We are coming back to town, and man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little excited. How you feeling?
I am ecstatic. Finally, we get to return and face the top talent of Alberta wrestling. True superstars like Steven Styles.
Is that all you got?
Yes.
Dude, you really need to start working for more companies out there.
I would if they'd let me.
Fair. We could have come onto this promo and we could have made jokes about all the opponents we're going to have that week. We could have chopped some wood like a lumberjack. We could have gone and crossed a barricade. We could have hunted for man bear pig like Jude Dawkins. We could have pumped some oil. But that's not what we're here to do. Our opponents are serious business and we're aware of that. We're not here to... Hey, watch out for that barricade. Oh, Jesus. That's... Many months of pent-up frustration. Kevin O'Doyle and myself, we're coming to Alberta to do the 3 things that we do best. We're coming to win matches, we're coming to hurt people,
And we are going to show why Sanchez and O'Doyle rule.
It's a beautiful day here at the beach. And some people might be wondering, Hotshot Danny Duggan, you are the CWE champion. what are you doing relaxing on the beach? You've got 5 big matches with Mentolo coming up across Alberta. CWE is back. Medicine Hat, Calgary, Red Deer, Grand Prairie, and Edmonton. And you're saying to yourself, Danny, you should be in the gym, you should be in the ring, you should be studying tape, getting ready to do battle with Mentolo. I've done battle with Mentolo, and I defeated Mentolo in the main event of the 12th anniversary spectacular. So now, it's just a vacation. It's just the icing on the cake. I'm going to come into Alberta for my own enjoyment and my own pleasure, because it's no disqualification and I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and I'm going to take full advantage of that. Mentolo, I beat you once, and I'm going to beat you again, up and down across the province of Alberta, like it's just another day at the beach.
Introducing first. Accompanied by Roy Cheeks, this is the Canadian Unified Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Mastermind, Kevin.
Dynamite Dave Petro, Andrew Hustler Patterson from Winnipeg Sports Talk at ringside, and we've got a championship on the line. You see him in the ring, the Mastermind, Kevin Cannon, our CWE Canadian Unified Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's taking on the grizzled veteran, the Rebel, Bobby Collins tonight. Oh, this is going to be a big one, Huss.
No, it should be good. Great opportunity for Collins to go up against one of the men with the gold, and we'll see if any of these other reprobates from the Cannon Corporation get involved and do what they normally do, which is cause a lot of trouble around here.
You know, for so many years, the Rebel Bobby Collins was aligned with Kevin Cannon, but ever since that break, he has been a fan favorite here in the CWE. And, you know, this is a very unique matchup because the man outside the ring, his protege, Roy Cheeks, has earned a shot at the championship at our next internet pay-per-view. And right now, our champion is Kevin Cannon, the Mastermind, but it could be the Rebel Bobby Collins.
Well, Cannon is such a master manipulator, you wonder if he might find a way for Cheeks to get out of this business. We all know what happened originally, which led to Cannon getting that title in the first place.
Absolutely correct. Side headlock applied by the Rebel Bobby Collins. CWE Unified Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. Headlock takeover. Collins in control. He's been in the business a long, long time, as has Kevin Cannon. But definitely, I would think, and I say, Collins wants another belt in his collection.
Well, obviously, listen, he's coming to the right place to go against Cannon. And listen, as much of a complete 100% jerk Cannon is, the guy can certainly wrestle. Collins is going to have his hands full in this match tonight.
Roy Cheeks out there. I guess some of the fans in attendance here at our Performance Center, some of the trainees and some of the production crew, nobody is really a fan of the Mastermind, Kevin Cannon. And he's basically anywhere he goes, any arena he's at, nobody likes the guy.
Sometimes you wonder, Dave, you pump truth serum into the rest of the corporation, if those guys even like Kevin Cannon to begin with.
Cannon Corporation expanding recently with the addition of the CWE Tag Champions, the Canadian Crusher, AJ Sanchez, and the Boston Bruiser, Kevin O'Doyle. That is quite the formula. He's really good God! That's not in the rule book, Huss.
This is outrageous, but par for the course when you're dealing with Cannon and his crew.
Basically, any way it takes to win. And now, snapmare. The Rebel Bobby Collins now reeling, got his face raked, eyes raked in that rope, and now setting him up for a bit of a surfboard with the knee right in the middle of the back, and just laughing with glee is the Mastermind, Kevin Cannon.
Well, and of course, Bobby Collins has to keep his eye on outside of the ring, too. It's never just one-on-one when you're talking about this Cannon Corporation.
Well, looks like Roy Cheeks grabbed the belt. Kevin Cannon relinquished the hold, and get rolled up by that. Gotta keep your eye on the prize, Mastermind, Kevin Cannon. Roy Cheeks was just looking at the belt, and now Bobby Collins gets a poke to the throat for his trouble.
You know, Cheeks would have been in serious hot water if that went the wrong way at the expense of the leader of the Cannon Corporation.
Absolutely. Basically a mind manipulator with Roy Cheeks, and now firing back a couple of hard right hands. Oh, another one to the throat. That's not an uppercut to the chin. That was right to the throat, a thrust to the throat. Kevin Cannon now in control. I don't know if the Rebel Bobby Collins can even breathe after getting your throat chopped like that.
Getting a little air right now. I would not want to be Collins in this situation.
Oh, he gets met with a size 12 boot. The Rebel Bobby Collins now coming back. Clothesline. Look at this. The momentum has shifted.
Who saw that coming, Dave? Wow.
Leg drop, and here he goes. He's going up to the top. What's Roy Cheeks doing? Roy Cheeks is in there trying to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. He gets a smack by the Rebel Bobby Collins. And here we go. Off the top. Oh!
What a play. It's never one-on-one, but he's doing it one-on-two.
Oh! The referee gets pulled up by the Canadian crusher, AJ Sanchez.
What?
Here come the tag champs to the rescue of their mentor. Oh my, this is a disqualification.
This is 4-on-1, Dave. This is absolutely despicable. 4 men on 1.
The Rebel Bobby Collins,
Oh my God.
the winner of the match by DQ, but definitely not a championship here. The Canadian crusher, the Boston Bruiser in the ring, and they're inflicting a lot more harm on the Rebel Bobby Collins. Good grief. And now Roy Cheeks, like you said, he's got the belt. Oh, is they're going to pummel him with that? Good grief.
This is absolutely despicable, Dave.
Look at Kevin Cannon directing traffic here.
Just sitting back and letting the muscle do all the work for him.
Speaking of muscle, who is this guy? Oh, clothesline, clothesline, clothesline. This man is a monster. He just leveled 4 men in a row. And now picks up.
Oh my God, this is incredible, Dave. 1 taking on 4. The corporation is going down by this newcomer.
Look at Roy Cheeks, but the impressive one was the suplex on AJ Sanchez. And then Cheeks just takes out the garbage.
Airmail!
Who is this guy? I know the Rebel Bobby Collins said he had a big surprise. This looks like a big surprise, that's for sure. Oh my word, helping up the Rebel Bobby Collins. We need to figure out who this big man is, and we're going to find out in the next few weeks right here on CWE Adrenaline.